What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Osmo Pocket 3. We're gonna do a little bit of a different video. I just got back. I just got a haircut. Don't worry about the hair. Listen, I gotta get it done. But I wanted to talk to y'all about just one thing, and it's the simplest things. Also, I want to try the ultra wide or wide angle, whatever, lens. Let's see how that looks. Boom. All right, cool. So I just came back from getting a haircut, and right now I just installed a second monitor on the setup, and I wanted to just tell y'all, like, yo, I had one monitor for the longest time, and I was thinking about incorporating more live streams into the channel and stuff like that. So I wanted a second monitor to kind of read chat and stuff like that. So let me just kind of show y'all. I just installed it. I know it's not gonna look perfect, but let's do this real quick. All right, so real quick, this is the second monitor here. This is nothing crazy, just like a 1080p monitor. That's my air conditioner, don't worry about that. But I've always had, obviously the display color is different, but we'll work on that later. Don't pay too much attention to that. But this is the OLED monitor. This is the main one. This is an LG. This is 1080p. This is the Asus, whatever. It's just 1080p, whatever. It's just a regular monitor. But and I didn't really want to talk about that, but that was the reason I'm doing this. Is like, yeah, I realized like some tiny little thing, and it could be a piece of tech. It could be something that you just really wanted. It's one of these things that it's those simple things that make you just feel like the daily is not mundane. Hold on. So like, I wanted to make this video because I wanted to tell y'all, like, you see how quickly the mic 2 connects to the Osmo Pocket 3? It's literally those tiny little details that really I sometimes neglect to be like, you know what? The fact that this just works and I'm able to create videos like this, it really makes me feel like I need to start slowing down and really just smelling the roses and really just trying things and being thankful for those tiny little things. But while I'm at it, let me give you guys a tour. I mean, I usually just show y'all, I usually just come on camera and you just kind of see this background. So I'm gonna just talk about this real quick. I guess we can make this a room tour, but yeah, this right here, let me see if I can get that in frame. This right here is just some green panels that I got like in the city, nothing crazy. And then one of my friends gifted me these wood panels that kind of give it a little bit of a nice look. I got like a little curtain here to separate my office space with the bedroom and stuff like that. And then right here we just have some closets, nothing crazy, whatever. And then if y'all don't know, I'm a big Seinfeld fan. So up top, y'all about to find out. So up top I have, let me see, I'm just gonna flip the camera. Y'all gonna have to deal with the all over the place. So up here I have a Lego set from Seinfeld. I have the Seinfeld, I think this is a game or something like that. I have a game, I have some Festivus socks and stuff like that I got for Christmas from my mom. But yeah, I'm a big Seinfeld fan and stuff like that. But what I want y'all to do, like, things that you really wanted for a long time, and it's like you went after and you finally got it, and it's like you have it, but it's like you got to think about it like this. Hold on, let me sit down. You got to think about it like this, right? You need to slow down and stop and smell the roses. And I'm gonna get there, but y'all need to think like you wanted these cameras, you wanted this mic, you wanted this gear, and it's like, yo, why not just take a minute and be like, yo, I actually have what I wanted, and I went after it. And I'm a gearhead. I've been like one of these people that would always want to get like the latest graphics card, the latest like, keyboard, mouse, whatever, the latest monitor. And then like for a while, I was always next, get the next thing, right? I want y'all to understand, like, once you have it, just pause for a second and really be like, damn, it's that tiny thing. Like, instead of yearning for more, right? Why not just say, you know what? Hold on. Just like, I had to tell myself just to be happy with the fact that it's actually like mine. You know what I'm saying? I actually worked hard and I got this thing. And I know I'm all over the place here, but there's something so simple about like just being content instead of being like, damn, I really, I got this, but I want this. Or damn, you know what, in relation to YouTube, you know what, I reached a certain amount. Well, let's say you have a goal of reaching X amount of subscribers and X amount of this, or, just being thankful for being in it, or being content where you're at, being happy and being gracious is one of the, if not the most important things to kind of just be like, just life is short, just be happy. You know what I'm saying? Be happy about where you are today, instead of it being the next thing or this thing or that thing. I just wanted to just share that, but also since we're on the topic of the setup, I want to just show you, this is my, yeah, you're gonna kill me. This is how I manage my audio. I use the Elgato system. So I have Stream Deck Plus, Wave, XLR. I have a SteelSeries headset. This is a keyboard that one of my close friends gifted me. I changed the keys because I wanted it to match, the setup. I also have a glass mouse pad. Here, this is a cup holder, my son's picture in it, Google speaker, some books that I really, a homemade cup holder. We got the Rode pod mic, but that's pretty much the setup. And then I have like a regular key light from Elgato, nothing crazy. And then I just have regular light up top. But, like I'm telling you, I'm always, years ago, I always be like, next. Be happy for the simple things. Like you being able to get that first sip of iced coffee in the morning, or you being able to, go for that run, or you actually creating that vlog that you've been wanting to do for a long time, things like that. I know it sounds crazy, but just be happy in the moment for where you're at. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be, you want to go here or the next. And I know as humans, we want to just aspire for the next thing. But this time around, I'm not gonna say this time around, but now I'm just like, just being happy for the simple things. Like, like I said, just things just working, right? You gotta sometimes slow down and be like, you know what? Like all this is like just working. I know I'm all over the place, but I genuinely, if you guys could help me with what I'm trying to explain, and I know it's gonna be weird. You're gonna be like, oh, you know what the heck is Storm talking about? But I want y'all to just be like thankful for just the simple things. If it's just a sip of iced coffee, you making that vlog, you got that piece of gear that you really wanted, and it's like you have it, just enjoy that. Think about this during the course of your 4th of July break and stuff like that. Family, friends, the things, just the simple things. Take a minute and just really enjoy that. But yeah, like I said, I'm a big Seinfeld fan. I also have, I think if you can get this, I'm gonna turn the camera, hold on. Y'all gotta probably be like, yo, Storm, what are you doing? That's another Seinfeld painting or piece of artwork that I got. Trying to get it in frame, and the Osmo Pocket 3 is not working. Here we go, that's the living room. I'm a big Seinfeld fan. If you don't know that about me. I got couple of pieces of artwork here, but I don't want to bore you with that. But I woke up this morning and I was like, I need to just slow down and smell the roses. Just be happy. Be happy that all of this is just working and just happening. Like being on YouTube, your job, your family, whatever it is, whatever is your island or destination, be happy with that. I know this sounds crazy. If y'all could relate with me, just let me know. Let me know if you could relate, but just the simple things is all that matters. Like just that. I know this is a little bit of an obscure video, but trust me, you'll understand what I'm saying. I know, but the main idea, the call to action is enjoy the simple things that you have. Be thankful for the loved ones that you hold dearly. Be happy that you're fortunate enough to go after that gear, these cameras, whatever it is. You know, give me a second, because hold on. You're probably like, yo, what is Storm doing? You know, some people really just, I really love this camera, right? And there's some people that are not as fortunate. Be thankful that you're able to get something like this, Just be thankful. You know what I'm saying? I know this is not really the time of year, it's not Thanksgiving, but it's the 4th of July, Just be thankful for those people that are hardworking, that protect this country and stuff like that, keep you safe, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm not gonna ramble anymore. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe out there. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.